He just comes out and says hi.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
It seems to be like doing its best to speak in English, but you can tell this is not its normal language.
We try to speak his language, I guess. Eh?
Sure, give me Drider language rolls. Mm-hmm. I'll be impressed if anybody can get this. Yeah. Oh. Cool. It says, you lost?
Never been here before.
Exploring.
Yes, exploring.
He points to the east and he says, Neelweb. That's in the direction of the city. Neelweb.
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 Yes. Place.
What is your name, sir?
He
Oh, yeah.
nods.
Oh.
Neil Webb is east?
He points at it. Yes. Neelweb.
More of you there?
I hear.
No, more you, and I point to like his legs and his body and more of your kind.
Give me a signaling roll to pass this information to him as you try pointing out that stuff. Otherwise, it could mean anything, what you're saying. I like the ground. You're on the ground. You're here on the ground.
I'll help him.
Oh, great.
He goes, oh! And he goes back inside and closes the door.
Was I able to help him now? Or no?
Not with a fumble. Yeah, you can still try for a check in signaling if you haven't got one already.
I got one already.
Yeah. Appears that he looked gravely insulted and a little bit scared.
What did I say?
I don't know. Right, this is hurry on out of here before something happens.
And that's a card for Matt. Please draw a card. You guys continue on. No problem. You eventually come to a unnamed desert. Go ahead and give me a cartography roll to see if it gets a name. Something's got to get a name.
Something.
Anything.
Let me get down there.
Yes, Freddy likes going around insulting and irritating people and then offering them things he has no access to until they want it so bad they're ready to kill him. And then he leaves. Ha
Yeah.
No problem. You guys cross a pretty bleak, desolate desert. It's boring as shit. Fortunately, the airship is pretty fucking fast, especially compared to on foot, and you've always got your own shade. Eventually, you come to a new, unnamed roll cartography. Super jagged, spiky, perhaps unusually so mountains. Mr. Pickles is very nervous about this. Right. Pick a stupid name for me, please.
The ocean.
What are we looking at anyway? What are we looking at?
Super jagged. Oh, I know it. Never mind. I got one. You're now traveling through the penis enlargement spiky mountains. That name will stay until somebody better comes along and names it something different. These are super jagged. They're just like spiky mountains. Mr. Biggles is like, we can't go on, Mr. Kinley. If the winds change and they put us into these mountains, then the bladder will be burst. We've got to turn back, says Mr. Pickles, beginning to grab your leg. And unfortunately for him, this gesture on your leg, although it meant one thing, it may turn into another. He makes another willpower roll to try to resist. Yes, he lets go and goes, no, I'm better than that.
What is going on here?
Apparently your leg's not getting humped is one of the things that's going on here. What do we do, Mr. Kinley? What do we do? Can we make it through these mountains? I'm not feeling confident about this. You have to help me fly, he says.
Make you what?
You have to help me fly the airship.
Okay.
Wake up, Alex. Wake up. Somebody shake him. I can't do it very well. I'm smaller than he is.
What? Just do it. Fly.
Excellent. Give me a airship roll there, Alex.
Oh.
Yes. We need the best pilot in the world to make it through this, and I don't feel confident in my ability, says Mr. Pickles.
Well, fuck.
Are you sure you should be steering straight at that big spike mountain there? You know what's best, he says. These are just so dangerous. I know you're the best pilot. Oh,
Why don't we just turn around?
but we can't turn around. We've gone too far, says Mr. Pickles. And Alex has demanded we can make it through this. By the way, now is a good time for that card, the I Can Do It card.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Alex. Let's
Great.
see here.
This will make him hard.
That
The hell,
would come very handy.
Oh, let me put the board back to the card play board real quick. Because, yeah, see, unfortunately, Alex early on picked up a reputation as the best airship pilot in the world, which is awkward. I mean, he did make a super hard roll, but, you know.
How do I trade for it? How do I?
I drop on there. So if you drop the card
Yeah.
on middle bit now.
If you change your mind. Okay.
Mr. Pickles stands bravely on the prow of the ship.
I can do it, coach.
Unfortunately, you'll probably be killed if you run into anything, but he's so confident in your ability not to that he is putting his life at unnecessary risk. The people on the bikes pump madly away as the strange breezes up and down the mountain go.
Hey!
It shows you guys at one point, like the basket is kind of sideways a little bit, just missing this fucking huge point and stuff. Mr. Pickles is like, how the master flies. You guys get through that, and you are now over some unusual stuff that you've never seen before. In fact, few have. You're over some sort of badlands. You can see that the ground itself is so dry and cracked, and yet there's ice and stuff here and there, and up ahead, strange fires and whatnot are burning, as well as you see what appears to be frozen stuff up there. It looks like all sorts of weird elemental things are at play. And from your vantage point, which I personally didn't think you'd have, it appears to be a big 5-fingered hand that you're flying into with a big pentagram on the palm. In the middle of the pentagram is some sort of weird magicated dome thing. You don't know what the fuck is going on, but it is so freaky huge and scary. Sadly, I must ask for a sanity roll.
I mean, I'm downstairs. I don't see shit.
Oh, you're fine. Pedal the bike, pedal the bike. Had to pedal my bike. Your character is so nervous at this point that they put like some sort of pink screen up in front of you, so it's more soothing, or blue or some soothing color. Okay.
Can I try to name this place? Or has it got a name?
This place has a name.
Oh.
The Badlands around it don't.
If we succeed?
If you succeed, it's 0 because you are tough as shit. If you fail, then it's huge, but you're all fine. So if you want to try to name the Badlands, you can give me a cartography roll there.
Yeah, why not? Badlands. I suck.
All right. You notice that there's, yeah, um, the rivers and stuff that are flowing are what form the artificial, strange-looking pentagram that is very interesting. And it seems that a mood of watchful stillness has settled over it. In the middle, it looks like it's some sort of wild magic storm type thing. You're not sure what the fuck is up with that.
I'm just gonna eat real quick. I'm still here, don't worry.
Got it.
We lost him.
Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Pickles is not fucking confident in his ability to fly the airship into this really amazingly horrible place, but he is happy to set down close by and hope you guys can survive. You shouldn't go, Alex, says Mr. Pickles. It's too dangerous.
I laugh in the face of danger.
You laugh in the face of everything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Well, be safe. And if you don't come back, and if you die, I'll kill you.
Nice.
Nothing better than being threatened by somebody who's 3 feet tall. He wipes a tear out of his eye.
Yes. Everything's going to be fine.
He looks really fucking dubious about this. He's like, okay. Strange, weird forces of total destruction burn in the distance.
I'm at the jet soon, fellas.
Okay.
Are you still good for a while after you get done eating, Alex?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, are you good for a while after you get done eating? Because you guys
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll from the far distance.
I made it.
Coming in from almost the opposite side, but not quite, so I can see each other. You can see some very, well, apparently the troops and stuff, very fucking surprised. It looks like a lot of troops, some of which seem to be mounted on various kinds of dinosaurs. Sandy roll, unless you have dinosaurs maxed out. One of which has a smiling mask on, and they were heading toward the big glowy, crackly with magic stuff going on also. There's a long pause as both groups, a long way apart, look at each other.
Since I failed my roll, do I see
crit
him?
mine.
No, you didn't see him. Good,
All right, cool. Right.
good failing. Yeah, if you make your Sandy roll for dinosaurs, it's 1 point. How'd Alex do? You're to the climax of the story at last, Matt. And it's not anybody that you're going to trade with. Oh, have you got maxed out?
Right.
Take 1 point toward dinosaurs as you get closer to maxing it out slowly.
No, I'm not actually.
Cool. Right. You see one of Zog's generals in the smiling mask, and he and several people, even though you guys are close to equidistant, begin to hurry toward the big crackling, roiling thing in the center.
Well, fuck me.
I'm kind of surprised you're there now.
This is Zog.
No, this is one of his generals.
One of his generals.
He's probably got a small entourage of like 10 or so humanoid creatures with him. They've left their dinosaurs. All the dinosaurs seem to be like swaying back and forth and having some sort of problem going on. Like they're shying away from the big electrical magical vortex in the center of the palm of this fucking hand made of land with the strange storms above it and such. And they're hurrying toward it like they seem intent on getting to whatever is there.
Right. Well, we're not exactly armed or ready for an encounter like that.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're
if
not.
we've seen one of the generals. It's the first time we've seen this guy. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I do have a just in case you're thinking about it. The I can take a coach card for an insta heal, just in case.
Okay.
I thought he was going to say, I do have a Barrett 50 cal. We could just fucking kill this guy right now. That'd be rather impressive.
That'd be nice.
Hard to do here, but yes.
Yeah, I suppose we'll just watch, see what happens.
Okay. Are you going to hang out near your airship then, or?
If that's where we're watching this from.
Well, you'd gotten out and started forward and went, oh, who's that? Okay, you guys hang out and watch. Eventually, you see it looks like the swirl and stuff of the electrical weird shield thing over the center of the palm becomes more and more pronounced and is swirling around more and more. Bolts of lightning jab out of it into the sky, some into the ground, exploding huge amounts of dirt. And eventually, the whole shield goes and begins to crumble. And you can see kind of a weird reddish power is rushing back in. And you see the guy in the center of it with the smiling mask holding up some sort of very super bright, like a star orb of red electricity. And around him, you see 4 huge elementals. One that looks like it's of ice, one of fire, one of earth, and another one that seems to be some sort of twisting tornado. They're all bowing to this guy. And then he goes, he's doing the bad guy, I am the champion laugh thing. And then he turns and pulls something out. Can't tell what it is from here. You haven't got fucking binoculars. You forgot your binoculars. He rips. It looks like he just tears the world open. Like he slices through it, and it's some sort of fluttering thing. He says something to the other people who are with him, and they hurry back toward the main group, the 10 guys, and he goes through what you're guessing is a rip in space-time, and then it slowly begins sealing behind him.
Yay.
I got a jet, fellas.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just going to get back in.
Take 3 pause, D4 SAN, and see you next time, sir.
What do I got to do?
You are getting an award of 3 pause or 3 hero points and a positive D4 SAN that you can roll later, and just add that shit to yours, and then you're good.
Okay. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, Matt.
Yeah.
Take care, Alex.
See you around, John.
So, after seeing that, what do you guys want to do?
Back in the airship. Take off.
Got it. You guys arrive back at Kinleyville and such after witnessing the strange events within that place. And that's end of adventure. Hopefully you'll have something new to write about. And so go ahead and discard any cards you don't want. Do you guys have cycling cards?
I got the no.
Well, you got an end of mission refill. Enjoy it.
I have a victory, and that's it.
Okay, I would hang on to the victory.
Yeah.
3 and you don't get anything for it. Alright, rapid card cycler.
That's a good one.
All right, let's draw.
Oh my god. Limited retrieve.
That's a good one.
So can I do rapid card cycler and then limited retrieve it and play again?
What's the rapid card cycler text?
Draw 10 cards, keep one you like.
Does it say you cannot be retrieved from the discard pile?
Yes, more sanity for me. Woo!
Hey.
Wow. Sorry, Matt, I missed what you said.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So I will discard to make it easy, so I know which skill 15 I'm just going to discard. I would discard the limited retrieve because I'll use it for the rapid card cycler.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to take 10.
I would recommend. Let's see, Alex. Which cards do you got, man?
Victory and more sanity for me.
Where are the other two?
Lose stun damage and pilot Zeppelin plus 20. So
I'd like to pilot Zeppelin work on the airship.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty damn close to a Zeppelin, really.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, let's see if Matt pulls out anything else because he's got some card play stuff here.
Oh.
But yes, you have some excellent cards. Plus, I think Matt's got the camaraderie card, so.
Yeah.
So Cthulhu loves you.
Yeah, you don't have to play any of the reds unless that's the one you
I'm going
keep.
to keep the victory.
Nice.
Discard the rest.
Beautiful.
1 second.
No worries. Yeah, you got a lot of cards to move around. I get it.
Yeah. Then we'll keep the victory. Memory.
The rapid card cycle is a fucking sexy
Especially
card.
when you've got a limited retrieve, and that works on it.
Hey,
So, limited retrieve, rapid card cycler again.
Wow.
Yet another 10, so hopefully another victory would be nice.
God damn.
And we've got another touch 20 training time. System plus 10. Opponent fails. Etiquette plus 20. Full retrieve.
That could be used for the victory.
Group insta hero.
Well, that's better.
Yep. Yep, screw it. So I'm not going to discard all these. So basically,
Yeah.
I've got
Group Insta Hero, yeah?
I've got victory, group insta hero. So that's 2 extra pods there. Freddy's got a victory. So that's 3 pods, so 6 pods. And I've got camaraderie, so plus D4 for Sam.
So,
we get.
Yeah, you guys, you would have gotten more sand if you obviously defeated the general, but you weren't ready for it. So essentially, it's D4 for the sand for the mission, D4 sand for the more sand for me, D4 sand for the card camaraderie. So 3D4 sand. This might be good to spend points on if you want to try for bear.
Should I spend more? What can I do now?
Actually, I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to actually waste. No, that puts me up at 99.
I was going to say, you know, yeah. For Freddy is all that it is.
Should I?
It's up.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still good.
Well, yeah,
you could roll once.
I'm really low as well.
Then I would probably blow a hero point because you're picking up 6 hero points from this mission.
Yeah, okay. I'd maybe blow 1 and I'd roll all 3 of them again and hope you get a couple of 4s.
Oh, can I reroll all 3?
Oh yeah. Now let's say you'd rolled a 1 and 2 4s and you spent 1 hero point. You could choose to re-roll 1 die, or if you rolled 3 1s,
okay.
All the dice for 1 hero point.
All right, so I'll reroll everything.
The dice.
Oh, come on, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Now for 1 more hero point, you could re-roll the 1 if you wanted to. So you can really kind of change hero points for sanity.
So that's 7. Yeah, I'll do it. Right. I really need to.
Come on, 4. Yeah.
Okay. 10 total. Okay.
That's a swing.
Yep.
Right.
You're just glad that Alex didn't fucking say, well, I couldn't actually hold all the sanity that I got. I had to waste half. All right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I'm back over 30 at least.
How many hero points are you at right now for Freddy?
I'm at 20, and I have an extra 2 overflows, so I'm at 14 overflow.
After all those hero points that you had to spend, you're still up that much.
I only spent 2.
Oh shit! That's the way.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Wait. I spent We got 6. I spent 2. Means I have 4. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, good on you.
Cool. All right.
You got 2 overflow from that then.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Save those overflows. They will make you happier later. So skill ups.
Yeah, skill ups. Come on, 7. Yeah, 7.
God damn, which stat is this?
Willpower.
Ooh. Good luck. So fail willpower times 5 and you win.
Now I have a question. Can I re-roll this if I want to?
If you want to put a 0 point on it, you could.
Yeah, if you want to reroll the failure score.
No need.
Oh, well. That's it.
And it goes up by a point.
Yay.
See, that high rolling of yours comes in handy at some points.
He has a point there. Off of all the shit you guys have done today, I'm looking for title ideas. The one I came up with was "The Spice Must Flow," because you guys had such a fucking issue.
Oh, what about the trade war?
Trade war is not bad either.
It's not really a war though. The trade something. The trade the trade federation. No, it's not the trade federation.
I like this.
You know what I like, but it's probably too long. And you can't use swear words, but I don't get out of my fucking kitchen.
Yeah, I think the spice must flow. Yeah.
Yeah, the spice must flow, that's a good one.
Well, with all those,
that just came out of fucking nowhere. It was like,
yeah,
use a small little thing to kind of like leverage some good stuff here. And
well,
like,
the problem was in the way that they presented it, because if they said, "We found this, we don't have more, but we will give you all this backpack of spice as a gift," as opposed to, "We're spice traders, bring us fucking more. We don't have any. We are lame spice traders. Nah, we're just baiting you with this." Nah. Or if they just let it go when they failed their cooking roll. Either way would have been preferable. It's like, well, sorry, our spices taste like shit. We like things that taste bad. Then they would have said, well, fine, maybe someday we'll find something to trade. But instead they're like, we need to make this trade work. And then 2 hours of game time slipped by. But I will tell you this, Freddie, Alex, that Matt will not go and make extensive notes. He is not that guy. So if you do it, then that combined with what other people know may provide some interesting shit for you.
I'm okay for notes-ish, but when it comes to maps, I am fucking terrible.
I don't think you need to. I mean, you can just make whatever notes you want, but the important thing, I'm going to stop the recording here, is whatever information you want to pass on. Does anybody have anything to say to the audience real quick before I stop the recording?
No. Thanks for listening.
Don't do drugs.
And if you do, make sure they're pure, damn it.